This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Bulls will kick this away to get us going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down here for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the option play. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. The Bulls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Finding space at the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulls.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Picks up the first and is still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Tough situation here. 2nd and goal all the way back to the 15. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that 1st and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on 3rd down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Receiver in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
The Bulls will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run the option. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Grab behind the line. It's Williams.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handed off for a draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Florida 7, Louisiana Tech 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets made on the out route. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The back's got it. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They're going to run the option. They hand it off to the back. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Bulls have first and 10 here. And the back now goes in motion. They'll test the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Two back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Gets loose now and heads downfield. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
The Bulls pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Option look. It's Bond. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Pitch play to the back. Finds room at the 30. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Gets the first and still running. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. That run moves the ball across the 40. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
2nd and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Caught near the goal line. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense back on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. It's an option look. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Bulls looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass. It's Bond. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Bulls will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Has the first down and more. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense is back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap. He turns it around. He flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Bond. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is brought down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Spawn. He's running out of time here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Bulls will send their punt team onto the field. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Gets some space around the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. Yeah, I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Back in motion now. Pitches to the back. He's found some room at the 45. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll try to run it with the option. And the pass is incomplete.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than to just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. And in the 3rd quarter, this game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Here comes the bunch formation. As a design quarterback keeper. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? He'll keep it on the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
One play with the quarterback. Loss of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. He'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down after that previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw. It's Bond. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The shotgun running play call. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
He hands it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. USF offense is back out there now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. The big fullback's got it here. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fighting off the defender. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack in a crucial moment. You don't have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Back to pass. It's Bond. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Got the 1st down, now looking for more. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Southpaw, 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Mistake on the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Bond. He's going to take another shot right here. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent.
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Can he take it all the way? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, USF.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the option play. It's a quarterback keeper, and he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
Boy, that is perfection here on the 2-point conversion by this quarterback. Stretched it out, gave a little bit of a hint that he might pitch it, instead keeps it himself for the 2 points.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They have the lead, still a 1-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense on 4th down. They get the football back here in this tight game. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First down, we're going to throw the football. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. You got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. To throw, it's Bond. Bringing pressure, and he lofts it toward the sideline. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's brought down, but the interception seals it as time runs out. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.